What if everything you were taught about being smart was wrong? What if the reason you doubted yourself all these years wasn't because you lacked intelligence, but because no one ever showed you the kind you were born with? In a world obsessed with grades, IQ scores, and test results, many people have been convinced they're average, when in truth, they carry a form of genius that no exam could ever measure. I'm Shi Heng Yi, and today on Daily Path to Strength, I want to awaken a truth that has been sleeping within you. There are not one or two, but 9 different types of intelligence that define how the human mind shines. Each one is a distinct form of power, capable of changing not just your life, but the world itself. For years, schools have praised the same narrow kind of mind, the one that memorizes, calculates, and follows rules. But history tells a different story. The ones who truly transformed humanity often didn't fit in the classroom. Albert Einstein was considered a poor student. Maya Angelou once struggled in silence. Steve Jobs dropped out of college. They were not failures. They were just tuned to a frequency the system didn't understand. So today, let us rediscover what brilliance really means. The first kind of intelligence is the power of words, linguistic intelligence. Words are invisible, yet they shape nations, inspire revolutions, and heal broken hearts. If you've ever felt the thrill of expressing your thoughts beautifully, if you can write a message that touches someone deeply, or explain something complicated with ease, then this is your gift. People like Shakespeare, Maya Angelou, and Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just use language, they wielded it like fire. Their words reach through time. This intelligence belongs to those who feel the rhythm of speech, who find poetry in conversation, who know that a single phrase can move souls. Then there are those whose minds are built like intricate machines, the logical and mathematical thinkers. These people see patterns where others see noise. They live in the language of logic, symmetry, and reason. They are the questioners who never stop asking why. They're calm when solving problems others call impossible. When the world sees confusion, they see structure. Einstein wasn't obsessed with answers. He was obsessed with better questions. If you find joy in puzzles, strategies, or deep analysis, then your genius lies in your reason. You are the architect of order in a chaotic world. And some people think not in numbers or words, but in images, those gifted with spatial intelligence. They can close their eyes and see the future before it happens. They can visualize a design, an invention, a building, or a painting long before their hands bring it to life. These are the dreamers who can bend space and shape imagination into reality. Leonardo da Vinci drew flying machines centuries before the airplane existed. Picasso saw angles of the human spirit that others couldn't comprehend. Spatial intelligence is the gift of visionaries, those who navigate by the compass of imagination. Now consider the ones who hear what others cannot, those with musical intelligence. For them, life itself has a rhythm. They sense harmony in chaos, melody in silence, and emotion in sound. Music is their second language. They can detect the slightest shift in tone, feel the beat of life in every step, and express what words cannot say. From Mozart to Beyoncé, from Beethoven to Hans Zimmer, these souls remind us that music isn't just art, it's energy. It moves armies, mends hearts, and unites strangers in shared emotion. If you feel life through sound, then your genius is born of vibration and rhythm. But some people understand life not through sound or sight, but through movement. Those with bodily-kinesthetic intelligence. Their bodies are their instruments, their art, their truth. These are the athletes, the dancers, the surgeons, the craftsmen, people who learn by doing, not by sitting still. They speak through motion and express meaning through physical mastery. Michael Jordan didn't just play basketball, he defied gravity. Serena Williams didn't just win matches, she turned strength into grace. Their wisdom was written in motion, not words. If you learn through touch, practice, and experience, then your body is your temple of intelligence. Then there are the rare souls who can walk into a room and instantly feel what others feel. This is interpersonal intelligence, the power to understand people. These individuals can sense emotions before they are spoken. They see beneath the surface, picking up on tone, energy, and hidden pain. They can calm a storm with empathy, inspire a team with encouragement, or lead nations with heart. Think of Oprah Winfrey, who turned conversations into healing. Think of Nelson Mandela, who united a divided world through understanding. This intelligence is not about manipulation, it's about connection. It's about truly seeing people. And while some people read others, others read themselves. This is intrapersonal intelligence, the gift of self-awareness. These people are seekers of inner truth. They understand their emotions, their shadows, their patterns, and their purpose. They don't run from solitude. They embrace it. In silence, they hear the whispers of their own soul. Carl Jung mapped the inner world like an explorer of the unseen. Maya Angelou turned her own pain into poetry that healed millions. These people don't just live, they understand why they live. If you are someone who reflects deeply, who analyzes your actions, and who searches for meaning inside, then your intelligence is rooted in wisdom. Then there's a type of genius that comes alive under open skies, naturalistic intelligence. These are the souls who hear the voice of the earth. They notice details others ignore. The way the wind shifts, the sound of the rain, the call of birds. They feel a connection to all living things. They don't just see nature, they sense it. Jane Goodall listened to the language of chimpanzees. Charles Darwin rewrote biology by watching life unfold. Steve Irwin reminded the world that even dangerous creatures deserve love. These people are the bridge between humanity and nature, protectors of the planet's heartbeat. Finally, there are the seekers, those with existential intelligence. They are drawn to the great questions of life. Why are we here? What is truth? What happens when we die? These thinkers wander the edges of existence, not in fear, but in wonder. They are philosophers, monks, poets, and scientists of meaning. Viktor Frankl found purpose in pain. The Dalai Lama teaches compassion across cultures. These people are not satisfied with surface answers. They dig into the depths of existence itself. If you often find yourself lost in deep thought, seeking truth beyond material things, your genius may lie in the rarest realm of all, the search for meaning. But here's the truth most people never hear. You are not just one kind of intelligence. You are a blend, a mosaic of strengths, woven together in a pattern that is uniquely yours. You might be a storyteller who thinks in rhythm, a scientist who feels music, a leader who connects deeply while staying self-aware. That's your real genius. Not the kind that fits neatly into a box, but the kind that breaks it. Society often celebrates one type of mind while neglecting the others. But every genius in history, every revolution in thought, every masterpiece, every discovery came from someone who refused to be measured by ordinary standards. Maybe your teachers never saw it. Maybe you've been told you're not enough. Maybe you've compared yourself to others who seem more successful. But intelligence is not a race. It's not a score. It's a dance between who you are and what you do with it. Your job is not to fit into the system. It's to find the form of brilliance that fits you. The world doesn't need another copy. It needs your original light. So ask yourself, what comes naturally to me? What do I love so deeply that I lose track of time? What makes me feel alive? That's where your intelligence lives. And once you find it, nurture it, master it, and use it to serve others. That's how true greatness begins. Intelligence without purpose is wasted. But when you align your gifts with your mission, you become unstoppable. Remember this. Einstein couldn't dance like Michael Jordan. Jordan couldn't write like Shakespeare. Shakespeare couldn't compose like Mozart. But each of them embodied a form of genius that changed the world. You have that same potential within you. You just need to stop searching for permission to shine and start using what's already yours. So, my friend, as you walk your daily path to strength, never again doubt your worth or your intelligence. You are not defined by grades, scores, or systems built to measure conformity. You are defined by how you use your unique mind to create light in the lives of others. The world needs your intelligence, your passion, and your courage. So go out there and live as the genius you truly are. And if this message awakened something in you, if it reminded you that you are far more than you've been told, then like this video, subscribe to Daily Path to Strength, and share your story in the comments. Because your voice might be the spark that ignites someone else's awakening.